Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about my most worn fragrances over the past month or so. These fragrances that I'm about to share with you shortly have been in my weekly rotation just on a consistent basis. Remember when you guys were in grade school and a teacher asked a question and you got super excited because you knew the answer, so you were like, ooh, pick me. Well, that's kind of how I feel about these fragrances. I feel like every time I go into my collection and look for something to wear, they're like, hey, pick me. Psst, don't forget about me. Well, anyway, that's just how I feel. So we're going with it. And right after this intro, we're going to talk about these fragrances. Stay tuned. Thanks for keeping it locked in, guys. I appreciate that. So before we get started with the video, I want you to tell me what you've been wearing. Is there a new brand or a new fragrance that you've discovered recently that you would like to share? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you're feeling froggy. This way you don't miss out on any future content. Starting the list off, we have a fragrance here by Roja Dove. This is Elysium. Now, Elysium is, in my opinion, guys, the best blue fragrance when it comes to the world of niche perfumery. This is the best example of a blue fragrance in my opinion, at least. And with this particular one here, you're going to get notes like grapefruit and lavender, lime, thyme, some musk, pink pepper, and then you have, cedar, juniper berries. As you could see, this is a very, very fresh fragrance with some spicy and woody undertones. I absolutely love this stuff. It's highly versatile, which I think is one of the reasons why it keeps calling my name. Like, hey, pick me, wear me. I love this one. It's great for really anything. It's super versatile. That's why I really love this fragrance. I could wear it in the office. I could wear it casually. So it doesn't really matter. Anytime I'm in the mood for this, it just fits. It fits the bill for so many different occasions and scenarios. And that's why I absolutely love this stuff. If you haven't tried Elysium from Zaharoff Parfums, you should definitely get your nose on this one, guys. The next fragrance that just keeps calling my name, I cannot get enough of this stuff. It is so good. This is from a brand called Statik Olfactive, and this was the first launch called Into the Wild. Wow, what an amazing fragrance this is. Fantastic stuff here. Perfume by Darren Allen, which I'm very familiar with Darren Allen's house. But anyway, with this particular fragrance here, it is very, very green, traditionally masculine, okay? I mean, anybody could wear this, but, traditionally masculine. In here, you'll find notes like clean mountain air, Canadian black spruce, Spanish cypress, Indian cypress. You also have things like green leaf accord, fern accord, galbanum or galbanum, however you want to pronounce this. So as you can see, it's a very green forward fragrance with this kind of, it has musky and woody elements to it. It's just a very sophisticated, elegant fragrance. And I wear this one into the office quite frequently. You guys could see this is a 10 ml bottle. Travel size bottle there. I've put a nice dent in this one. Just, again, it just keeps calling my name and I can't stop wearing this stuff. And there's folks out there that say that they're challenged by this fragrance, that it's very animalic and things like that. I don't really pick up on much of the animalics at all. And I'm relatively sensitive to animalic fragrances. But guys, if you haven't tried this fragrance yet, you definitely need to, especially if you are into like classic style chypres, but done in a more modern way. I know it's kind of like that term, it kind of contradicts itself, but trust me, when you get your nose on this and you smell it, you'll be like, I know what he's talking about now. Great introduction to the house. Great first fragrance launch from Statik Olfactive. This is Into the Wild. The next fragrance is one that I actually did a full review on. Standalone single review. Those things still exist on YouTube. I'm just messing around. But anyway, this fragrance right here from Polo 67 Eau de Toilette. I think it's a really solid fragrance. I think it's a really, really good release. I quite enjoy this one. I know they credit pineapple as a note. As I said in my full review, I get more of this like red berry kind of fruity nuances, more so than that. And you also have vetiver here. You have oak moss. You have lavender here. Just a beautiful combination of notes. And finally, a DNA that we have something to where a designer can build off of and give it a little bit more depth and get more creative with a line, because you know how designers do nowadays. They just flanker everything. And what I like about this one, with the crazy designer prices, this fragrance is relatively affordable, you know, in terms of how out of whack things are right now. So I definitely encourage you to at least go into your local department store and sample this. Try it out. Maybe you have things in your collection to deem it too redundant to own. Completely get that, because this is nothing groundbreaking. It's just a very, very pleasant scent that I just keep gravitating towards and keep going back to, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's available in your department stores. Go check it out. See if you like it. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. But for me, it's very addictive. This next fragrance is one that I highly encourage. You need to try this. You absolutely have to try this. Doesn't matter to me how many aquatic marine type of fragrances you own. You've never smelled anything like this before. This is Dream Sea by Lorenzo Pazzaglia. What a magnificent fragrance this is. Oh man, I absolutely love the way this one is blended. I love the different use and combination of notes that you get here. Very unique for what it is. Highly intoxicating too. It's a beautiful aroma. Compliments galore. If you love compliments and you love receiving attention from people, this is an attention-grabbing fragrance. Every single time I wear this, I receive unsolicited compliments. Doesn't matter where I am. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. It works. It works, and it's a great overall scent profile. So you can expect to smell notes in here such as aquatic notes. You have some pink pepper here, ozone, green notes, a little bit of white florals in here, some ylang. You definitely have this bit of spiciness, some ambergris, and this unique note. I'm not sure if it's a note or an accord, but it's black cypress salt, which gives it this salty, almost marine touch. When you combine that with the aquatic notes, it's just beautiful, and this is unapologetically powerful. If you are someone that's very sensitive to fragrance and you wear, you tend to gravitate towards things of, lighter profiles, you're probably not going to like this because it is super, super strong. So for example, if I'm wearing this into the office, I'm going 2 sprays only. That's it. Each side toward the back of my neck here, because it'll be all up in my grill all day, right? So that's that. But when I'm going out, date night, or if I know I'm going to be out in a crowd or something like that, 5 to 6 sprays only. That's all you need to get the job done. This is going to last on your skin, I don't know, till you take a shower. If you spray this on early in the morning, it's going to be there all day. If you're somebody that only showers in the morning, it's going to be there forever till you wash it off the next morning, is my point there. Dream Sea by Lorenzo Pazzaglia. Definitely get your nose on this one. This next fragrance that I'm going to be sharing with you is definitely my most worn fragrance over the past, I haven't even owned this a month yet. I think I've owned this for 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks and a couple days, something like that. You know this one. You've at least heard of it. It's from Xerjoff, and this is Mefisto Gentiluomo. I love this stuff. This is one of those situations where I forgot about it. I had a sample of it, tried it, loved it. Other things came up, other fragrances came to mind before this one. Kind of forgot about it. Remembered this year, had to have it. Now, can't stop, won't stop wearing it. Check this out. 3 weeks I've had this. Look at that. The dent don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. That's about 10 milliliters of juice gone in 2.5 weeks. How many sprays do I do on this? Probably about 8 to 10, something like that, because it's strong, but it's not a beast mode fragrance. So I tend to go a little bit heavier on the trigger with this one here. This stuff is gorgeous, man. It's like a modern aquatic fougere. with some ambery touches in here. You definitely have your lavender. You have these citrus fruits in here, you know, lemon, grapefruit, bergamot. You have some iris and musk, giving it this very elegant, powdery feel. Stuff is just beautiful. It's such a beautiful fragrance. I cannot stop going back to this one. Extremely, extremely addictive. It's like they made a classic fougere for the modern gentleman. That's kind of how I view this one. If you are a fan of fougères, or maybe if you are not a fan of fougères because you find them a little too mature for your taste, I say try this one, because it's got it has enough of that old world goodness, but it is done in a modern way. So I think both, if you are a fan of fougères, you will probably appreciate this. If you are not a fan of fougères, try this. This may be the one to change your mind on a fougère style fragrance, but yeah, again, very aromatic and just elegant and sophisticated. One of those ones where if you want to put your best foot forward and wear this in attire like I'm wearing today, this is perfect, especially with a blue shirt. I have a tendency to kind of match. You know, sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's by accident. But anyway, those are 5 fragrances that I've been wearing for the past month or so, you know, on a consistent basis. I just can't get enough of these scent profiles, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment down below again with your recent discoveries and things that you've been just wearing and enjoying, even if they aren't recent, you know. Just let us know what you've been wearing. Plus, I'm always looking for things that I haven't heard of, or even if I had heard of them. It doesn't matter. Just let me know. All right, guys. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.